Hi everyone, Theresa Ivancik, IFBB Pro here, coming at you with episode 7 of Whatever It Takes. These are presented by IronMag Labs and MuscleGels.com. Please feel free to use my promo code Theresa15 for 15% off your order. So what I want to touch base on today is I've got a lot of questions asking me how I say the course and how I block out people that say you're going to look like a man. So there's that phrase that a lot of people, whenever they find out that a female is starting to lift or get into competitions, the first thing they're going to say to you is, ew, don't get too manly. Well, first off, in the anatomy of the body, we all look the same underneath the skin, whether you are a man or you are a female. So that term, to me, means absolutely nothing anymore. Back in the day, yes, the man was the bread holder of the house. He was the masculine one. He was the one that did most of the work. In today's world, everything has changed. So to me, in order for me to say the course and block out all the negativity of terms of what people do say about you, in the beginning, ladies, it will be hard. But you have to keep in mind and keep level-headed that these people mean absolutely nothing in your life. If they have the nerve to say something negative to you or not support your goals, you don't need them in your life. I had a client once and he told me this phrase, and this phrase has stuck in my head for a very long time. It was basically saying, don't let negative people rent space in your head. Because if you're too worried about what they're saying, you're not going to focus on yourself. And at the end of the day, you have one life to live. And I'm going to do it my way. I'm going to do it to fulfill my dreams, what I see as my character, where I want to go, in my life. At the end of the day, like I said, they're not there. They're very big heroes behind that keyboard, and they can type a lot of things. There was one incident, which I will share with you. I've been doing a lot of papers locally, and I put a bunch of my newest things in, going to the Rising Phoenix. This is actually last year. And I was laying in bed and my phone went off that I was tagged in this post. So before I even had a chance to open it, I had gotten an email from my sister and actually like a text message, and it said, I'm about to have a panic attack for what these people are saying about you. So I turned on my phone and lo and behold, some of the stuff that was said was nasty. It was mean, it was cruel. And I started bawling. I mean, I'm a human being too, and we do have feelings, and it does hurt. And I remember I turned to Jeff and I looked at him, I'm like, why am I getting crucified for something I love to do? And, you sit there and you think, and then it's like, you know what, just ignore it. But I think it was the whole factor of the fact that the people that were in my hometown were throwing darts at me, and just crucifying me for something that I enjoy doing. Like I said, at the end of the day, this is my character, this is my life, and this is how I want to live. A lot of people ask, how do I say the course? Block them out. There are 2 buttons on your phone, which I'm very, very strong of, a block and a delete. If there is any negativity on my page, you're wiped out. I don't even waste my breath trying to say anything back. It's block and delete. You don't get a second chance. I want my page to be full of positivity. I want a lot of goals to come from there. And I want to stay on my own course. But you can't let people say you're going to get too big if you lift a lot of weights. Now, there's another factor on top of that with the women, and a lot of people don't understand this if they are doing it the more natural route. If you are lifting weights, there is a possibility the woman can get bigger. But there's also a whole lot of food involved, and there is extra supplements. But to the average eye, if somebody at a normal level sees a girl that got that big, they think that they got that big just by lifting the weights. Humanly impossible. So there are some genetic freaks out there. There are a lot of girls that do have high testosterone. I will admit I am one of them. My levels have come so high that the doctors really couldn't figure them out, and we wanted to actually do some case studies to figure out, why. But at the end of the day, it's just be you and do you, because you can't get big from lifting weights unless you want to eat a lot of calories, a lot of food, and take some supplements. So for all the women that really are enticed about maybe wanting to try out the gym, but they hear all these negative, comments from either their spouse or friends or family, you have to block them out, because again, like I said, you only get one chance to live. And if you want to live by everybody else's rules, you're not going to have a very happy life. I chose to just block people out, do what I want to do, be like the saying, lead, follow, or get out of the way. Because there is going to be nobody stopping me. to doing what I want to do. In the fitness industry, especially for female, there's nothing negative about it. You feel good, you feel great, your energy's high, you can accomplish goals, you can do anything that you want to do. So please don't listen to what other people say. You cannot get huge from lifting weights. There is other factors that are involved in that. If you simply just want to, lift and train and things like that, you will not get big. Another factor you need to watch is the cardio. If you are trying to put on a little bit of lean body mass, especially in the beginning of a program, watch that cardio. Cardio can burn off hard-earned muscle if you do not have the caloric intake up behind you. I never like to start anybody off on any cardio program right off the bat until I see what the food can do first. I use cardio as my backup and my second plan. If you are running cardio in that plan already, and then you get stale, or you're already doing an hour cardio, I'm gonna have to tell you you're gonna have to do an hour and a half cardio, or 2 hours cardio. So at the end of the day, basically, be you, do what you wanna do, go to the gym, lift as heavy as you wanna lift. If you don't like the physique that you're coming about, let's say you didn't know you had a lot of testosterone, but you build muscle easily, back it off a little bit. High reps, high volume, but do what you want to do. Don't worry about what other people say to you. There is a lot of perks that do come with it. I get a lot of people asking me to take pictures and ask me questions. Again, it's all on how I carry myself. I don't act like a man. I'm a woman with muscle, and I'm happy with that. So it just, again, depends on how you carry yourself, how you portray yourself. So if you want to be big and burly and you want all that muscle tissue to you and you don't want to act like a lady, then you will get those comments. But I try to stay as feminine as I possibly can. I love this sport. I want to prove that, a woman can have muscles, be feminine, be sexy, have a lifestyle of it, and again, try to get more people to be more involved and let the women understand that we do have power and strength as well, and we can carry it well as also. So at the end of the day, lift heavy, lift strong, love your physique, and love your life. Thank you.